In question 7, we're given a list of numbers and we have to tick the two boxes which are equivalent to 1/4. So let me write the word equivalent. It simply means equal. So what we can do is turn this fraction and this fraction into decimal numbers. So I'm going to turn this into a decimal. So we have 25/100ths. And this is like saying 25 divided by 100. So there's 25. And before we do anything, the decimal point is always to the right of the ones or the units column. So this is what your number looks like. So this is all going on in your head. And like we said before, you have a few zeros here and a few zeros here. That does not change the number at all. Now, whenever you divide by 100, you move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So we make the number smaller. So this here is going to move 2 places there. So the decimal point is there now. So I can remove this. So we have this now. And all these zeros we can remove. We can leave this 0 to make the number easier to read. And all these we can remove. So this is our number now. So 25/100ths is the same as 0.25. So I can write that here now. 0.25. Let's look at this one. 2/5. Now, one fact you should know is that 1/5 is the same as 0.2. Now, if 1/5 is 0.2, 2/5 will be 0.4. So try to learn these facts. Now, if you don't know that fact, what you do is do the bus shelter. So it's raining. We're going to build a bus shelter. The 2 is getting wet, so we put the 2 inside. And then we have to put the 5 outside. Now, because there's going to be a decimal, I know I'm going to put the decimal point here and add a 0. And I'm going to copy this decimal point up here so we don't make any silly mistakes. Now, how many 5s do we have in 2? We can't get any 5s, so we'll put a 0 there. And this 2 we carry over, so the 2 goes there. So now this 0 becomes 20. So the question is, how many 5s are there in 20? So I know my 5 times table. 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's 4. So put the 4 here. Because there's no remainder, we can stop. So my answer is 0.4. But if you can recall that fact, it makes it much easier. So I can put 0.4 here. Now, if I look carefully here, I have 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, but I have only 1 there and 1 there. Let me write this here, 0.5. Now, to turn this into 2 decimal places, I can simply add a 0. I've not changed the value at all. So this is the ones column, or the units column. This here is the tenths column. And we can write it as 1/10. And this column here is the hundredths column. And let me write that here, hundredths. And we can write that as 1/100. And because we've added 0/100ths, we've not changed anything. So we have to know that 0.5 can be written as 0.50. And in the same way, we can write 0.4 as 0.40. Now we need to find out which out of these are equivalent to 1/4. Again, 1/4. You should recall the fact, you should know this off the top of your head, that it's 0.25. It's important you learn this because it makes your maths much easier. It doesn't hurt your brain as much and you'll enjoy it more. So now we need to find out which out of these 5 has the same decimal value. So we can see that one there, that one isn't, and this one here. And that's because we only wanted 1, 2. So if you want to learn some important facts, for now just try to learn these.